gentlemen, our chief guest and guest of honor have arrived and they are being led into the auditorium by our chairman Vasa sir, our principal Deepti ma'am. So everyone, put your hands together and welcome the dignitaries.
I request our dignitaries to take their respective seats.
Education is not only learning from books alone, rather, it is learning beyond books. Every activity in our school is to cater to the child's overall development, as preparing them for life is the vision of our school.
We have all gathered here this beautiful morning to celebrate, remember, acknowledge, and admire the achievements of our bond as a family, as a team, and as an institution. Let's witness and rejoice the majestic journey of our institution.
Namaskar,
Shubhodaya,
happy morning,
and a very warm welcome to one and all present here.
It is an honor in itself to honor today's delightful audience. I, Vandana Batra,
And I, Princy Devjagan,
are the
MCs for today's show. We welcome you all to the most awaited event of the year, our annual day, Nahi Jnanena Sadrisham. Knowledge is unparalleled.
Swami Vivekananda once quoted, "All the knowledge that the world has ever received comes from the mind. The infinite library of the universe is our mind. There is no limit to the power of human mind. The more concentrated it is, the more power is brought to bear on one point. The silence, the stillness, the mind experiences during meditation helps our mind to concentrate better. Meditation invokes the power to think, perceive, and create, reduce stress, and enhance self-awareness. So I request all of you to close your eyes and submerge in the serenity and feel the divine power of loving kindness getting infused in you.
Comfortably on the chair so that the lowest part of your spine is well supported, and straighten your spine up toward the sky. Lean forward from the chair just a bit. Relax your shoulders and pull them back slightly. Place your feet on the floor and rest your palms gently on your thighs. Once you're comfortable, let your eyes drift closed. In this meditation, we focus on particular phrases. After I introduce the phrases, gently repeat them silently in your mind. Bring your awareness to the sensation of your heart. Breathe to and fro from your heart. Now, in this quiet moment, visualize someone for whom you feel warm, tender, and compassionate feelings. This could be your child, your spouse, your parent, or even a pet. Let his or her smiling face surface in your mind's eye. Call to mind this loved one's good qualities and let these feelings stay, creating genuine warmth and kindness in you. Now, offer the 4 wishes of loving kindness to this person. The phrases go like this: May you feel safe. May you feel happy. May you feel healthy. May you live with ease. Continue to offer these wishes gently and silently to the person you hold in mind. Slowly let go of the image of this loved one and simply hold your warm and tender feelings in your heart region. Gradually call to mind someone whom you find somewhat challenging or difficult, someone whom you may find harder to relate to. I invite you to step back from these differences and recognize that this person, like you, like all of us, has the same needs and vulnerabilities. With this person in mind, slowly repeat the phrases of loving kindness. May you feel safe. May you feel happy. May you feel healthy. May you live with ease. Now, welcome all the people with whom you share a connection, even remote connections. Use the phrases to extend your goodwill as far as you can. May you all feel safe. May you all feel happy. May you all feel healthy. May you all live with ease. Now, bring your attention back to yourself, noticing any new sensations of softening and openness. And with appreciation for this compassionate work you are doing, call to mind the feelings of warmth and love, mentally repeating the phrases for your own well being. May I feel safe. May I feel happy. May I feel healthy. May I live with ease. As you conclude this practice, gently remind yourself that you can generate these feelings of kindness and warmth anytime you wish. You are now better prepared to experience the true connection with others. When you feel comfortable, gently open your eyes.
Hope everyone is feeling calm and focused. Light is a symbol of brightness and prosperity. The lamp lighting ceremony is a symbolic representation of the dispelling of the darkness, of ignorance, and dissemination of light of knowledge. Similarly, blessings bring in our life prosperity and happiness. To make today's morning a blessed one, let's invoke Goddess Saraswati by kindling the lamp of knowledge and wisdom. May I request our principal Deepthi ma'am to lead the dignitaries for the lamp lighting ceremony. I request the audience to kindly rise for the lamp lighting ceremony. now request everyone to stand in attention and take position for Samsidh anthem.
When compassion becomes my passion, service to humanity becomes my mission. Universal brotherhood becomes my vision, turning this world Elysium. When happiness becomes my cause and not my result, then joy comes to me with contentment. Gratitude grows in me abundant, making this world a better place will be my commitment. When humility develops in my mind, the flexibility, challenges, and problems will appear as an opportunity. Solutions for these I shall find with creativity. In my outlook, there will be tranquility. The values of compassion, happiness, and humility makes me a sublime Samsidh. My decisions made with empathy and integrity will lead to a world where Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu.
I request everyone to be seated.
May I now request our headmistress, Ms. Shweta Das, to welcome the gathering.
Thank you, ma'am. Happy morning to one and all present over here. With ordinary talent and extraordinary perseverance, all things are attainable. It is my honor to welcome and introduce the dignitaries seated here on the dais to our audience. I feel immensely privileged to welcome our chief guest, Mr. Sekhar Vijayan. He is an entertainer, author, actor, motivational speaker, NLP and leadership coach, and the CEO of Sevens Entertainment. He regularly appears on prime time in news channels like CNN, Republic TV, Times Now, on matters of geopolitical importance, on leadership, politics, sports, environment, and entertainment. As an author, he has co-written a book called Dare to Dream and is in the process of publishing his second book in the next few months. He has been on stage in India and internationally in Australia and London. As an entertainer and motivational speaker, he has performed at corporate events, sporting events, book launches, product launches, property launches, cultural events, festivals, marathons, business conclaves, and special events for dogs. On behalf of Samsidh family, I extend a warm welcome to you, sir. May I request our chairman, Mr. Vasa Srinivasa Rao, to felicitate our chief guest, Mr. Sekhar Vijayan. Thank you, sir. It is my pleasure to introduce our guest of honor, Ms. Jayalakshmi Vaidyanathan. Jayalakshmi ma'am is a specialist in social emotional learning for children and young adults. She is an approved student talks leader for TED Ed and has felicitated over 40 children for giving their TED Ed talks. She is connected with various NGOs working with education of children on creating inquiry and movement-based learning curriculum for their social and emotional learning. Her curriculum is used across 28 states, runs schools reaching over 30,000 children. She is involved in training facilitators, teachers in government schools, and parents. She trains the stakeholders involved with children in all ages, starting from 4 to 18 years of age. Her experience in education research comes with over 19 years of experience, and currently she is researching with app-based learning for children, contracting with Imbibe, a platform funded by Reliance. She is consultant trainer for People Tree Hospital to coach staff and team leaders in leadership. She has presented the spoken word poetry work for children at Bangalore Literature Festival. Her interest in working for education started as a school child wanting to make learning holistic fun. She has an MBA in Human Resource and MA in Education. May I request our CEO, Indu ma'am, to felicitate our esteemed guest of honor? Thank you, ma'am. Good leaders have vision and inspire others to help them turn vision into reality. It is now my honor to introduce to the audience our Honorable Chairman, Mr. Vasa Srinivasa Rao. Sir has a far-sighted vision of creating 21st century leaders and has been tirelessly working for his fructifications. All of us are fortunate to be a part of his endeavor. May I request our principal, Dipti ma'am, to welcome sir. Thank you, ma'am. Great leadership usually starts with a willing heart, a positive attitude, and a desire to make difference. One of our such leader is our director, Ms. Madhavi Vasa. Ma'am is a keen observer, and her quiet and amicable nature makes her approachable to one and all. Her extended support always helps us to rise and shine. She is a great motivator and a contributor to our segment of character development. We wholeheartedly welcome ma'am. May I request Dipti ma'am to felicitate ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Integrity, insight, and inclusiveness are the three essential qualities of leadership. We are extremely happy to welcome our next leader, the CEO of Samsidh Group of Schools, Ms. Indu Sano. She has an experience of 30 years in leadership and academic execution. She is a trained IELTS trainer from British Council. Innovative teaching methodologies and teachers' enrichment is her passion. Ma'am has worked as the regional head of Z-Learn, and we are privileged to have her with us as the CEO of our schools from this academic year. Her meticulous ways of dealing and eyes for details helps us to be prepared for all challenges. Now may I request our principal Dipti ma'am to welcome Indu ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. We are delighted to have among us Ms. Puspalata ma'am, Vice Principal Vidyaranyapura, None ma'am, Pre-Primary Headmistress Vidyaranyapura, Mini ma'am, Azvasa team, We are extremely overjoyed to have you all among us. We welcome you all for gracing this occasion. Thank you. The most overwhelming key to a child's success is the positive involvement of the parents and grandparents. We are extremely happy to welcome our ever supportive parents, grandparents, and the prospective parents for their presence. We are overjoyed with your constant encouragement and understanding that you render to us. Alone, we can achieve a little, but together we can achieve more. Once again, we welcome our admin support staff of Samsidh MLZS, the support staff, the admin staff of Jyotinivas College, and each and everyone present over here. Thank you.
Annual report is the compiled content which highlights the achievements of the school in all the fields. May I request our principal, Deepthi ma'am, to present the annual report of Samsidh Electronic City to us. Over to you, ma'am.
Namaste, and a very happy morning to everyone. I take great pleasure in welcoming all of you on this special occasion of our annual day celebration. I feel honored to present the annual report of Samsidh MLZS Ecity branch for the academic year 22-23. Albert Einstein once said, "Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think." We at Samsidh believe in and follow this philosophy. Samsidh in Sanskrit translates to be prepared and started with the vision to prepare children for life. Samsidh group of schools started in the year 2009 under the visionary leadership of Mr. Vasa Srinivasa Rao sir, the founder chairman, whose dream is to create ethical, happy, and creative leaders of 21st century. The first branch of Samsidh came into being in the year 2009. Today, Samsidh is growing to be one of the leading schools in India with over 10,000 plus students, 1,000 plus staff, and 15 plus locations. What is required for 21st century is not merely rote learning and developing knowledge, but to have the ability to think critically, behave compassionately, invent creatively, develop open-mindedness, learn adaptability and flexibility. At Samsidh, our focus is on grooming our future leaders with the skills which are essential for the future and relevant for them to explore and sustain themselves. Hence, Samsidh has adopted 3 core values to make children ready for the future. These core values are compassion, humility, and happiness. We support the children in academics through a well-structured process. Our focus is not only on syllabus completion, but on concept understanding and application of that concept by the students. Systematic assessments and feedback, assignments, structured co-curricular activities, physical education help the overall development of the students. At Samsidh, we set standards and goals for ourselves and strive to achieve them be it in the area of academics, co-curricular activities, discipline, or student leadership. With digitalization across the globe, integration of technology in classrooms is a need of the hour. At Samsidh, we believe in walking with the time. We have brought in technology in our classrooms from the very beginning. Our new addition to the technology integration is LMS, Learning Management System, which made teaching, learning, and assessments more effective even during the pandemic time. The curriculum on the LMS platform ensures a blend of knowledge, skills, and values. We know that NEP 2020 also emphasized on skill-based learning. The LMS platform offers a plethora of academic solutions through various components like teacher training, study module, revise modules, quizzes and assessments, reports and analysis, mind maps, lesson plans, multimedia content, worksheets, and key to the workbook and worksheets in LMS, and our own in-house book, Dewey Lotus, makes learning and teaching more interactive and interesting for the students and the teachers. Once the content is taught, the next important step is to reinforce the concept and gauge the understanding of the students. The quiz and assessments are designed on a formative assessment structure, which focuses on assessment for learning rather than the assessment of learning. Students, parents, teachers, and the principal get a detailed analysis report of the students' performance on their dashboard. Through the quiz, the teacher evaluates the understanding of the students, based on which further revision is given through the enrichment module. Thus, we analyze the performance and provide individual support to the children to help them to do well in academics. It's a well-known fact that if a child is good at reading and comprehension, he or she will be doing good in all other subjects. Enrichment program is a strong pillar of Samsidh methodology that focuses primarily on inculcating reading and comprehension skills in children from a very young age. It is said that children aged between 3 to 9 years have good grasping power and accelerated learnability. Hence, we start our enrichment program right from the pre-primary classes, paving the way to enhance the listening and speaking skills of the students. The reading curriculum has been well designed and incorporated into our LMS, which has made it easy for our teachers to access and prepare for their classes. Students are provided with numerous platforms like role play, show and tell, conversation time, etc., to enrich their language skills. From grade 5 onwards, we focus more on developing the creative writing skills in children. Our structured enrichment modules have made our children avid readers, wonderful storytellers, and creative story writers. We felicitate our avid readers and storytellers every month. Students also get opportunities to meet authors of their favorite books. The visit of international author Ken Spillman to our campus on 7th November is a memorable experience for all our students. Along with LMS, our reading program, enabled with Spark Learning and Khan Academy platform for Max, provide ample opportunities for the students to excel in academics. Orientation to the old staff and the training to the new recruits at the beginning of the year and constant training to the teachers happens now through LMS. More than 25 training modules are available to equip the teachers with the necessary pedagogical skills. Teachers also undergo subject-wise training and external trainings to upskill themselves. Microsoft Lavinier Conclave gave a wonderful opportunity to our teachers to exhibit their digital teaching skills in the presence of the teaching fraternity, and our teachers are certified as Microsoft Innovative Educators. The monitoring, support, and analysis have helped our children so well that we have had 100% result in grade 10 CBSE exams in all our Samsidh branches from the very first year. This year from our branch, we have students appearing for board exam for the first time. And we are sure that they will definitely come out with flying colors. Dear parents and well-wishers, request your wishes and prayers for our first batch of grade 10 students. Our society needs compassionate and empathetic leaders. Our values determine how we execute the leadership. So, value education in our school is not confined to moral science classes, but it is incorporated into everything we do as a way of life. What makes Samsidh different from other schools is the unique practices that we follow at our schools. We have our well-researched character development program, which ensures that our children learn values as skills and groom them to be compassionate, empathetic, and kind leaders. They become more self-aware, resilient, develop an attitude of gratitude and contentment, which is the key to happiness. When these practices are followed by children over a period of time, they start exhibiting these values unconsciously in their daily lives. Learners today, leaders tomorrow. The Samsidh Changemakers Club aims to sensitize students on social commitments and sharpen their leadership qualities. There are 5 domains, which are wellness, social structure, green economy, book reading, and technology. Our students from grade 5 to 10 work under the guidance of their teacher and different NGOs in this club. Now, I request our high school and character development coordinator, Ms. Seema Somashekharan, to take us through the various initiatives of character development program and other school co-curricular activities. Over to you, Seema.
Thank you, ma'am. Happy morning to one and all present here. Value can be caught but not taught. This is such an often heard and read quote. I beg to differ. At Samsidh, we believe that value can be taught. When children are motivated from the childhood and allowed to practice. Samsidh aims at preparing children for life, hence programs like character development has been embedded in our curriculum along with other activities. Character development and leadership program helps in imbibing the values and in building the leadership quality of every individual by giving equal opportunities, as we believe that every child is unique, thus creating the ethical, creative, and happy leaders. Samsidh believes that each teacher is a leader who creates young leaders. We have unique practices that make Samsidh unique. Practices such as meditations, mindful practices, 31 daily acts of kindness, writing of 3 good things, and expressing gratitude to at least one person every day that helps our children to build a positive attitude. We believe that any practice that we do for 21 days will become a habit. Thus, this practice helps our children to think positive and to be optimistic. Co-curricular activities are carried out to supplement the academic curriculum and help in learning by doing. These activities help students to develop problem-solving skills, reasoning skill, critical thinking, creativity, communications, and collaborative abilities. These CC activities are conducted based on the core value of Samsidh, compassion, happiness, and humility. Values in life are like roots for trees. Even when everything falls apart, they help you to start fresh. At Samsidh, we have taken concrete steps to inculcate values in our students for the holistic development. Every month, we felicitate our value champ who exhibit any of these values. The educational activities has been consciously selected so as to sensitize the student towards the basic core value of Samsidh. Every month, we select one core value, and the whole scholastic and non-scholastic activities revolve around these core values. The teachers closely monitor and select, and we felicitate the value champs in a special assembly. Change your thoughts and change the world. With this motto, we conducted the life skills sessions. In everyday life, the development of life skills helps students to find new ways of thinking and problem solving. Life skill is also embedded in our school curriculum. These sessions help our students to be a responsible citizen and take the accountability of their actions. Neural games help children realize their strength through fun activities and relate these strengths to their studies. Our neural lab work in bringing forward ideas and concepts to explain the working of memory, details of attentions, motivations, and many such underlying factors of learning. Samsidh Changemaker Club aims at giving opportunity to students to closely work in teams and bring about the changes in society. We have 5 clubs which cater to the development of our students and our society. The clubs are Social Structure, Wellness, Green Economy, Information Technology, and Reading Club. Students from grade 5 and above actively participate in this club activity. IT Club promote exposure to the field of computer technology and networking outside the regular curriculum. This club has taken up the following projects like teaching IT skills to the support staff, working in collaborations with the NGO Karo Sambhav to recycle e-waste and plastic waste in our school and community around us. These programs work in 3 phases, and we have already completed 2 phases, and the last phase of this session is the e-waste collections. The members of this club has undergone a series of sessions by the expert on movie making project. As NEP emphasized on the integrations of different art forms in curriculum, film studies also teaches students to create and analyze movie images, to produce research, and to make art. Green economy work at reducing environmental risk, ecological scarcity, and for sustainable development without degrading the environment. The Green Economic students, in collaborations with Karo Sambhav team, created an awareness program for e-waste management among students, teachers, and support staff. These club members also got an opportunity to organize a webinar with People Baba, an environmentalist who, along with his team, has planted over 200 million trees in 202 districts across 18 states in India. Wellness Club focuses on this phrase, health is a state of body, wellness is a state of being. The club focuses on the well-being of Samsidh students, teachers, and support staff. Our students have planted herbs, conducted the sessions on keeping ourselves fit to different dance forms, and awareness on healthy eating habit, health and hygiene for support staffs and peers. These club members had organized sessions on the topic regular screening and care for eyes with Dr. Suhana GV. Social Structure Club aims to serve the society in all its needs, to generate opportunity of enhancing their own skill by serving the society, and to develop leaderships amongst the students. The club members have conducted the sessions on the usage of social media and its effect and awareness on conservation of energy. Overall, the Social Structure Club work in coordinations with other clubs to make the world and our environment a better place to live. Reading clubs believe in enhancing the self for enhancing community. These club members give enormous support in providing content for the school magazine. They also work towards the modifications of the school library by contributing books and initiating to set up the class library. Our Reading Club members had organized the sessions with Captain Rajib Nair, who is a grandson of P.N. Panikkar, legendary founder of the State Library and Literacy Movement in Kerala. Our Changemaker Club, in associations with NGO Viraru, our students, along with the volunteers of Viraru, work together to achieve the missions of Clean India and under one roof to help solve community problems by providing step-by-step solutions and by coordinating with the government. Our students of grades 7 to 10 are also associated with Go Sharpener. It is a platform where action-oriented young minds from all across the globe meet, discuss, and act on a way of making the world a better place. Their platforms enable impactful contributions through a secure communities, safe and meaningful interactions, experiential activities, and curated events. At Samsidh, we have always been proactive in including activities in the curriculum which cater to the mental well-being of the students. Going one step ahead, the Samsidh Group of Schools has conducted sessions for students and parents in collaborations with Chariot. And a webinar was organized on 8 October and 20th November for the parents and students to explore communications as a key to a healthy family and to identify and accept various aspects of self. Culminations is the expressions of knowledge gained by our students over a time period. Instead of taking a regular mundane test, they asked students how to recall information that synthesize ideas and build what they have learned to create something new. Students demonstrated their learning in various art forms. Same for grade 8 and 9 and 10, Unity in Diversity for grade 5, 6, and 7, Jeevanam for grade 4, Utsav for grade 3. Parent Connect activities are conducted in our school to build a strong relationships between school and parents, as it will help in nurturing the students in the right way. Hence, here are the few activities conducted during the Parent Connect programs. Field trips are educational, that gives our experiential learning. We have taken students on various field trips. Our pre-primary students visited PCR nursery for hands-on experience. Grade 5, 6, and 7 have been taken to Hindustan Aeronautic Limited to enhance their skills and learned about the contributions of Indian Air Force. Grade 8, 9, and 10 also got an opportunity to visit NATO Technical Training Foundations and Institute of Bioinformatics and Applied Biology as a part of field trip cum career counseling sessions for the students. The director of Indian Institute of Hotel Management, Ms. Sanchari, has also conducted a career counseling sessions for grades 6 to 10. Our students and teachers have also participated in the cookery competitions conducted by IIHM to exhibit their culinary skill. True leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders. July happens to be an important month in our calendar where we conducted our school elections followed by the investiture ceremony. It was the day when our young leaders took their office and thereby committing to do their best for the smooth functioning of the school. It was our honor to have Mr. Madhusudhan Nani Pulagara, President of Lions Club Bangalore and Vice President of Wells Fargo. He enlightened our young leader with his noble thoughts. Celebrating festival inculcate values in the child because festivals teaches our children about our culture, value, belief. We celebrate all the national and regional festivals throughout the year, namely Independence Day, Krishna Janmashtami, Ganesh Chaturthi, Dashera, Diwali, Children's Day, to quote a few. We also celebrate various Colors Day for the pre-primary to help the children learn on how color influence our mood, productivity, and behavior in our lives. We gave chance to all the children to be an active participant in the special assembly. These assemblies are the platform to develop the aesthetic, language, cognitive, social, and emotional skills of a child. All these programs and structured co-curricular activities are curated to help the students in developing the 5 C's of 21st century: communications, compassions, creativity, collaborations, and critical thinking. Now, may I request our principal, ma'am, to take us through the various achievements of this school. Thank you.
It gives me immense pleasure to share the achievements of our students in different areas like academics, co-curricular activities, etc. Even during these 2 years of pandemic, we have seen children excelling in various competitions, tournaments, and external events. It's a proud moment for us to share the success stories of our students. Lama Mashoom of grade 8 was the inter-school topper with a score of 100% in the Spell Bee competition. This year, Nivan Pise from grade 1 and Aradhya Bhatt from grade 4 are the school toppers with scores of 96% and 92% respectively in the first level Spell Bee competition. 60% of our students have achieved distinction. We are sure that our enrichment program will help our children to come out with flying colors in the state level and national level Spell Bee competitions too. We are extremely glad to share the results of Olympiad exams conducted in 21-22. In English Olympiad, Tia Prabhagar won gold medal. Arush Pani received gold medal in the International Social Studies Olympiad. In Max Olympiad, gold medalists are Misha Kashyap, Shraman Bhasu, and Dharini Muthukumar. The Heritage Foundation conducts national level competitions in different categories. Our students actively participate at the national level and brought laurels to our school. Nivan Pise from grade 1 in storytelling. P. Disha from junior KG in Save Tiger coloring competition. Kuntana from grade 7 in solo dance competition are the winners. Kanisha Muthuraman from grade 1 got first place in coloring competition conducted by Akshaya Kalpa. Sukriti HL from grade 1 has received the first position in national level fancy dress and drawing competition conducted by E-Claps. Aruhi from grade 1 got first place in Sika Bangalore 4th national level karate championship. Kritarth from nursery and Krishna Kartikeya from grade 1 are our budding talents who have received the India Book of Records for their academic achievements. In NELTA's 11th International English Competition 21-22, Vaidik Srivastava received 3rd rank. Pranchal Srivastava from grade 7 is an achiever. Shriya Kirth Saneth has got Merit Award. In the 17th South and West India Taekwondo ITF Championship, Saket Kumar of grade 4 won silver medal and ABL John Paulson from grade 5 won bronze medal. Even during the pandemic period, we have taken challenges as opportunities and created various platforms for our children. Samsidh Swar Sangham, conducted as an online inter-school competition in the year 21-22, was a great platform for our budding musicians and singers. 10 Samsidh schools participated in this musical extravaganza, and our students bagged many prizes under different categories. Samsidh Literary Festivescape intends to celebrate the creative spirit and the literary panache of the students' community. Here are our students who have won the competition in various categories. Spectrum 21-22, the online science exhibition, which was conducted as a part of celebrating National Science Day. We have the winners of Spectrum 21-22. While we continue our unceasing effort to offer a better provision of education for our community, we have received many awards and appreciations which will motivate us to strive better. Education Today recognized our chairman, Mr. Vasis Srinivasa Rao, as the 10 most promising leaders in education in the year 2020. Asia-Africa Business Forum recognized Samsidh and our chairman as one of the greatest brands and leaders respectively in 2021. In 2020, Eldrock India awarded our school for the excellence in innovative pedagogy. Again, in 2021, we were awarded for excellence in the comprehensive education program. Samsidh MLCDS was recognized as a Microsoft Digital Carte Blanche School by Microsoft in the year 2020. Education Today recognizes the top CBSE schools every year. Parameter-wise, we were ranked number 1 for providing individual attention to the students in the year 2021. We have received Karnataka Excellence Award 2021 for the best upcoming CBSE school. Indian Institute of Hotel Management felicitate teachers and admin staff for their commendable contribution to the field of education. 2021, the award was won by Ms. Rajeshwari and System Admin Mohammad Zubair. In 2022-23, IAHM Best Teacher Award winner is Ms. Seema Somashekharan. We also have received an award from Innovative Educators Forum recently. On this memorable occasion, as we recount our achievements and success with pride and happiness, I would like to throw light on what we have in store for the future. We are planning to have IIT JEE coaching for the aspiring students from grade 6 onwards, recycling and study center at the school campus on e-waste management as a part of Changemaker initiative, creating global platforms for our students to exhibit their talents and skills. And our under-14 football girls and boys team and our kabaddi team is ready to take the ground. And looking forward for inter-school and state events. Before I wind up, we are proud to announce that Lamar Mashum from grade 9 is representing our school at the International Forum of Crackerjack Convention 2022 in Singapore from 14th to 17th December. This is an opportunity for students to present their 21st century human skills on an international platform. We wish Lamar all the very best. I would like to dedicate whatever we could achieve to our beloved students, committed team of teachers, staff members, and our valued parents. I thank our management team for their wholehearted encouragement and continued support. Our children, thus they are preparing themselves for that unknown future. We are sure they will be ethical and happy leaders of 21st century. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for presenting a spectacular annual report studded with gleaming jewels of achievement.
May I now request our chief guest, Mr. Shekhar Vijayan, to share his words of wisdom.
Can we clap for the MCs first, everybody? Come on, people, much better than this. All right, so before we start, this is something which I do in every event, which I entertain, engage, and moderate at. Let's clap for anyone here who's got any connection with the Army, Navy, Air Force, police, doctors. Can we clap for them? Because without them doing what they're doing, we will not be doing what we're doing. Come on, people, we can do much better than this. I want to see everybody clap. 15 seconds. Thank you. Can we also clap for the wonderful teachers here? Can we clap for the wonderful teachers here? Can we clap for the wonderful parents, grandparents, and the mothers who would have woken up quite early in the morning to get their children dressed up? I'm sure 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock a.m. in the morning just for this. Can we clap for all the mothers here? Can we clap for all the fathers? Because Men's Day was around the corner. And last but not the least, let's hear it for all the champions. Let's hear it for all the students. Let's hear it for all the kids here. Can we clap for them? Thank you so much. So, while you were watching, I was also watching the presentation, and, so many awards were given, so much of information was given. It made me think about a lot of things. But I thought of something which is very, very important in today's day and age, which is numbers. When I tell the numbers, I want you to clap with me. I'm talking about 10,000 students, 850 plus teachers, 15 plus locations, 10 plus years and counting. And Samsidh for all of you is be prepared. And I think the last 2 years has taught us in more ways than one that change is only constant in life, right? Yes or no? Yeah. I feel, if I have to ask you a question, what is more important? Is the journey important? Is the destination important? Or the company is important? It will change for all of us. But I think that's what education is all about. Education, as we see, has undergone a massive change in the last couple of years. And the people who have been under maximum pressure and who've actually delivered are the teachers. So can we clap for the teachers once again? Teachers are also influencers. They influence our children. So can we clap for them once again, everybody, for the teachers? I feel the number one skill in the 21st century, and which Samsidh is also talking about, the school, is emotional intelligence. When I talk about emotional intelligence, it talks about compassion, humility, happiness. And those flags, if you noticed, were just outside the auditorium. You could actually take a pick against it, depending on what you believe is important. But I believe if you're not compassionate, if you're not humble, if you're not happy, and happiness is a state of mind. For me, happiness is when ma'am was talking in the morning about meditation. I was thinking about my dog. I have a dog, her name is Sunshine, and she's got the most beautiful eyes in the world, and she doesn't have a bad hair day at all. For me, that is happiness for me. We need to decide what makes us happy. And that happiness can come in through education. That happiness can come in through your emotional intelligence. That happiness can come in through storytelling. I think there are 3 critical factors here which is very important in terms of education, in terms of what we want our children to understand. And as parents and as children, we need to understand that. One is emotional intelligence. When I'm talking about emotional intelligence, I'm talking about the fact that the last 2 years, we have seen death in front of us, right, because of the pandemic. Our near and dear ones have passed away. Our friends passed away. People have miraculously survived the pandemic also. And if the pandemic has taught us anything, it's shown us the power of human beings. That we are a very resilient people, we're a very resilient race, and India is a very resilient force. So can we clap for India once again? And I believe the world, before the pandemic, we were reaching out to the world. India was reaching out to the world. Post the pandemic, the world is reaching out to India. You can see it happening around you. You know the reason why? Because of our emotional intelligence, because of our storytelling skills, and because of our element of gratitude. Because we believe these are the 3 skills, and these 3 skills are very, very, very important in an education institution. And these 3 skills are very important for all leaders too. if you want to be a successful leader, and I'm talking to you purely from experience, I have worked with the likes of Sudha Murthy ji, Narayan Murthy ji, Virat Kohli, you name it, I have worked with them. One thing which strikes me about all of them is their emotional intelligence, is their ability to understand emotions in others. And I think that's what education institutions should really do. That's the prime source, that's the prime source of strength, the prime source of inspiration for every institution, that they need to look at emotional intelligence and storytelling. Storytelling is very important for us. Our culture is our strongest point. If our culture can be used for storytelling, where we can narrate stories very effectively. If you're listening to me right now, it's because of my storytelling skills. If you're listening to me right now, it's because, not because my voice is good or I speak effectively, it's because of what I want to tell you. And I think that's where storytelling comes in, that's where your emotional intelligence comes in, that's where your creativity comes in. And I feel institutions like Samsidh don't just talk about logic, they talk about creativity. Your creativity can take you places. Like I said earlier, it's not the journey, it's not the destination, it's not the company. It's something else altogether. It's what you believe from within. It's what you want to understand. It's how you want to take things forward. What's the way forward for you? I think we all live in this world where we believe we are looking out for the future or we're looking out for the past. I think what we need to focus on is living in the present. At this point of time, at 11:57 in the morning, you should make this moment count. I believe if I live in the present, if I am enjoying each and every moment, every second of talking to you, indulging in the cheering, indulging in the applause, I'm living my dream. That's what the children here would also do. They would live the dream if they're emotionally intelligent, if their storytelling is great, if they also have an element of gratitude. And we have to also believe that we are our own competition, right? As in, we want to be the best version of ourselves every single day, every single minute, every single second. I'll give you an example here. I'm coming back to my dog once again. When I play with my dog, she's a golden retriever. I throw the ball at my dog. She catches the ball like her life depends on it. And it's very surprising. This is at 1 o'clock in the night. It doesn't matter whether it's morning, day, or night. She just catches it because she loves it. And that made me think, what is it about a dog? What is it about an animal which the focus is there? If that focus we can inculcate. Remember one thing, animals have been in this planet for a longer period than us, right? There's so much we can learn from them. There are some things they have, like a sixth sense, which we would not have. But the point I'm trying to make here is very simple. If there is something we can pick up from everyone around us, it's the spirit of collaboration, it's the spirit of cooperation, it's the spirit of wanting to learn as much as we can, because learning is a never-ending process. For me right now, I'm learning as much as I can from you. For me right now, it's so nice to see all the students getting rewarded for so many things, like we're talking about waste management, we're talking about sports, we're talking about taekwondo, we're talking about football, we're talking about various things under the sun, which is not just about your subjects, but about things which drive you, which make you happy. And those are the three values we spoke about, right? In terms of happiness, in terms of emotional intelligence, in terms of what keeps you happy, what keeps you contented. And I think that's very important. It's also very important for us to understand life was never meant to be a bed of roses. There will be failures, there will be successes along the way. And true leadership comes in when you can speak about your failures as effectively as you can speak about your success. Right? Yes or no? Yes? No, maybe? Everybody? Yeah. Also, it's very important for us to understand why credibility. We are a very credible nation. I'm talking about India as a country because we're all Indians here. But I think more than anything else, credibility will take you places. If your credibility is not strong, you will fail. So it's very important to be honest. It's very important to be credible. It's very important to have great storytelling skills. And storytelling skills only come in when you strongly believe in something. When there is power, when there is persistence, when there is rational approach, when you believe that this is what I can create. Because I believe, and I'm the best example here, I moved on from a corporate job to doing what I like and love, which is entertaining, engaging, and inspiring everyone around me. Choosing my source of motivation. Please understand what motivates you. There must be something which motivates all of us. It could be money, it could be family, it could be a dog, It could be the rising sun, it could be the setting sun, it could be the beach, it could be the mountains. But you have to know what motivates you, what inspires you. Once you get to know that, what motivates and what inspires you, you can make a difference not just to your life, but to people around you, which I'm doing right now. So can we clap once again for all the students here? And I want to leave you with a thought. Our products, our apps which are there around us, if you notice on your phone. In prehistoric times, the East India Company came in and colonized us. Right now what's happening is our phones, our apps are actually capturing our attention. I don't know if you noticed it. If you look at your WhatsApp, if you look at your Facebook, your Instagram, everything's got short stories in it. Every app is vying for your attention. Every app wants your moment, and they'll be extra sweet to you. They'll be extra nice to you. You'll never find them saying a bad word to you, right? Your apps, as compared to talking to our family members. So please make sure you have your conversations with your family, because those conversations are important, more than having conversations with the app. I believe you need to live the moment, not plan the moment. This moment right now is very important. So rather than capturing it on the camera, live this moment. The problem is we tend to capture the moment and we lose the magic in it, right? Also, very, very important, the Westerners talk about manifestation, but I believe visualization can make you achieve your dreams. If you visualize, if you're on the right company, you're also an average of the 5 people you have around you. Okay? So for me, for example, average of 5 people, I work with Arnab Goswami, I do work with Sudha Murthy, Narayana Murthy, I have my dog Sunshine, my wife, and obviously all of you. So I'm in good company. I'm just saying we are an average of the 5 people around us, so make sure you have the right company. We have the power to pick and choose our company. We have the power to pick and choose the right school. Right? And that's why this school is really important for you, because this school talks about storytelling. This school talks about the values you need to have in life. This school talks about character. This school talks about the extracurricular activities. It talks about the journey being important, the destination being important, or the company which is really important. And what's very important is to reward and recognize and applaud each and every achievement. I believe it's not about winning, it's about competing, it's about participating. Because you might win, you might lose. But you need to look at failure in the face and say, you know what, I failed today, so what? I'll win tomorrow. If you see a leader around you who only talks about success all the time, that person is not a leader. Leadership is also about talking about your failures. We're living in a world where we're talking about constant disruption, we're talking about constant collaboration, but we need to get into a world which is a world full of values, which is a world full of characters, which is a world of storytelling, which is a world of emotional intelligence, because I believe kindness, empathy, gratitude, happiness is the skill for the 21st century. If you don't have that skill, you will fail. On that note, thank you so much. It's been wonderful to talk to each one of you and to share my thoughts. Can you clap for everybody here? Can we hear it once again for all the teachers here? Can we hear it once again for all the parents here? And can we once again hear it for all the wonderful students of this beautiful school, which is like a lotus? Can we clap for them, everybody? Come on. I want to see you clap for the next 15 seconds. This is your moment. Thank you so much. My name is Shekhar Vijayan. It's been nice connecting with all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your thought-provoking address. Thank you for sharing these Guru Mantras for a successful and happy life. Thank you once again, sir.
May I now request our guest of honor, Ms. Jayalakshmi Vaidyanathan, to share her thoughts.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's great honor for me to be here, present in front of you all. I'm a trainer, so I do activity-based training. It's experiential training. I'm going to ask a small thought for you. The thought is orange, the orange. when I said the word the orange, everybody got a thought. Some of you saw the orange peel, some of you saw orange color fruit, some of you saw green colored orange fruit, some of you saw just the color plain orange. Maybe you have something favorite in your wall, orange. It's a color. Some of you thought of how sour an orange is. Some of you thought how sweet an orange is. Some of you thought of an orange in the fridge that's rotting, that's not been taken out. Some of you thought of an orange that is covered in a plastic film which you don't like. So just one word, orange, brings so many perspectives. Thought, what we think. So based on University of California, there is a leadership training that goes on for everybody around the world. It may be parental leadership, it may be leadership at work, management leadership, leadership of our own self. It's called the thought model. There are three main elements to this thought model. It is the fact, and then because of the fact, there is a feeling, and because of the fact, there is a thought, and the thought will lead to a feeling. I will come to it. The fact here, when I gave the example of an orange, was just the word orange was a fact. I said a word orange, and that was a fact. It's a circumstance. Many thoughts come. And when these thoughts come, these thoughts need not be true. When I say orange is sour, it need not be true. It's based on my experience. When I say orange is sweet, it can be debated by somebody else saying, no, orange is sour. So thoughts can be right, thoughts can be wrong, thoughts form because of an experience or some kind of a learning. But thought is not a fact. These thoughts produce feelings, emotions. When I think of a tasty orange which I like, the feeling that I get is happiness. When I think of orange that I don't like because it's a fruit that I don't like, I'm not a fruit person, then there is a feeling of disgust maybe, which could be really bad, or just, no, not me, I don't want. There is a feeling there. Feelings are formed in our body because of a thought. We are not our feeling. So when you tell yourself, I am angry, you're not angry, you're feeling angry, and that's not you. We have a language where we speak of our feelings as a person in us itself, but that's not true, because in a day, we go through various emotions, through various activities, and a single activity can trigger 2 or 3 emotions because of a thought that is coming. This is the thought model. So basically, I have a thought, there is a fact, and this fact is producing a thought, and this thought is creating an emotion, and because of this emotion, I am behaving in a particular way. Don't give me orange, give me an orange. This is a behavior that's coming out. It's because of a thought and a feeling. Both together is my behavior. As parents, and I being in the education research, I try to help as many parents, teachers who are in this field, who want to learn every day. How do I support my child? How do I support the child who is coming? I want to learn new ways. How can I connect with my child? One word I would say here is, find the strengths of your own child and build from your strengths. If you are investing your money in a market, may it be any kind of saving scheme, you would see which is a strong way you can invest your money in so that it can grow. So you're finding the strength of the method of investing. The best way you can support your child is finding the strength of your child and building that up instead of focusing what is the weakness and how I can build that up. When you have the strength in front of you, multiply the strengths by focusing on your child's strength. That will develop a trust and bond with your child, because the child sees, my parent is compassionate to me, my parent is seeing my strength. And from here, you are also your emotion. So the thought when you're seeing the strength of your child is, good. And when the good thought comes, your feelings are better and calm, and you're not anxious. So, for example, if you have a poem, so the child is writing a poem is a fact. And the thought that has come is, oh, is my child rhyming it right? Is my child using the right spellings? Is my child copying from somewhere? Is my child producing it by themselves? Various thoughts arise when one single action is happening. And these thoughts create anxiety, fear within us. And how are we behaving to our child? In a more commanding, advising, and authoritative way. And that doesn't help us build trust. To build trust, we see, hey, my child is trying to write the poem, and how am I going to see? My child is trying. How can I support my child? And how will I be a parent who is coaching using the strengths of my child? And this way, I bond with my child, I build relationship with my child, there is peace and calm in the house, we are both playing a part, and the action that is produced because of this behavior is more result-oriented, and you can see a significant result. So what I'm saying is, if you want to focus on a particular result, focus on your thought. Growth mindset, having is something like my child is learning to write a poem, yet to be an expert. Not good or yet to be is very important, because we are constantly changing, we are constantly growing, we are constantly learning. The thought model is used throughout the world. It has been researched and proven to work. Coaches in various fields coach using strength-based upliftment. So we can all join together, find the core strengths in our child and bring it up so that our bond, our trust, and our interests are learning with compassion, and the results form. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your enlightening speech. Thank you for emphasizing on the importance of thoughts, feelings, and behavior, and to focus on strengths of our children for desired result.
Dance is our pulse, our heartbeat, our breathing. It's the rhythm of our life. It's the expression in time and movement, in happiness and joy, in sadness and envy.
Doesn't dancing make one blissful? Doesn't it free you from every care? Dance, like no one is watching you. Just revel in its sensation. So get set ready for all the excitement and delight.
It's a day of an out-and-out, outstanding portrayal of flair and robustness. Save up your energy, everyone, because today you are going to catch sight of some great dances, some great flair.
Yes, I do agree. Our heartbeats have gone up, and everyone is eager to sink into the depth of music, lights, and joy. Well, here you are. Today's show is prepared under the able stewardship of Mahamaya Arts Foundation and Atmos and our lovely teachers. It is once again my pleasure to welcome the entire Samsidh family to the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a few pointers to ensure that the programs proceed smoothly without causing any inconvenience to the performers and the audience. First and the foremost, we have arranged for the photography to cover the entire program. Kindly refrain yourself from taking photos or videos. Kindly keep your mobiles either in silent mode or switched off completely. We believe in being in the present, and the present today is the performances of your words. Please avoid about while the program is on, as it will distract both the performers and the audience.
Please note that eatables are not allowed inside the auditorium. For the smooth dispersal, We request the parents to please wait for the dispersal announcement. We will announce the sequence of dispersal after the show concludes. Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to please clap and applaud the performers on the stage and wear your smiles, as it is the best way to appreciate and encourage children.
So please put your hands together for our students of Samsidh MLGS Electronic City. The level of perfection that we are going to witness on the stage today is the result of daily grinding and hustle of the past 1 month. So let's gear up for the striking beginning of the show.
या दुग्धापि न दुग्धेव कविदोग्ध्रभिरन्वहम् या दुग्धापि न दुग्धेव कविदोग्ध्रभिरन्वहम् हृदि नः सन्निधत्ताम् हृदि नः सन्निधत्तां सा सूक्तिधेनु सरस्वती हृदि नः सन्निधत्तां सा सूक्तिधेनु सरस्वती सा सनिधपद निधपमप दपमरे सनिमपद सा सनिधपद निधपमप दपमरे सनिमपद सरिमरे सानिध दसरिनिधमप रिसरिमपद सा.
Welcome, Narada. May your travels always enable you to enrich others as you are enriched by them. Oh, what is the state of imparting education in Bhuloka nowadays? Are you aware of it?
Goddess, is there anything in the 7 worlds that a cosmic traveler like me has not been aware of? If there's something to know, I will know. I know about the current knowledge imparting ways in Bhuloka too.
You do know about everything, and seems like you already came prepared for what I wanted to know. Well then, go on.
Goddess, here are some of the updates on education and the crucial developments in the recent past.
Narada, I see that you have updated yourself too. There are a lot of activities happening around education, but are children able to enjoy learning, assimilate what they are taught, and apply it practically? Are the children being given value-based education?
Alas, largely the education system has fallen prey to rote and exam-driven learning. Theoretical knowledge taking precedence, which is creating a large group of young adults who are not work ready, and there is a lack of change makers and thought leaders.
You must be saying this in jest. This can't really be happening in Bharata Desha. Bharata Desha has always had a rich legacy of being the abode of knowledge. From the Gurukulas to ancient universities like Takshashila, Ujjain, Nalanda, the emphasis has always been about imparting education through effective means, value systems, and interactive learnings. Discussions, brainstorming, and questioning were at the center of this learning system. Are you telling me that there is no institution that makes children Sadhujana, Sampragna, and Samsiddha?
Oh, goddess, that reminds me of one such institution that focuses on value-based education.
Oh well, then take me there someday.
Certainly, goddess. Why someday when today is a good day to visit? I hear from my trusted sources that they are having their annual cultural evenings with great pomp and glory. We can observe a day in the life of the student and also watch the extravaganza.
That sounds very interesting. We must go right away then. How melodious this is. I feel so welcomed in this place.
Oh, there seems to be something going on. Let's go there, goddess.
We will understand the concept of sound waves through different mediums.
Which page of the book should be open, ma'am?
We will not just read from the book, we'll experience it through practical application and creative thinking.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
such a unique way of understanding scientific concepts.
Very true. Oh, what's this sound I hear?
One, one, two, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. One, one, two, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. One, one, two, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
One, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow! 1 Indu, 2 Netra, 3 Agni, 4 Veda, 5 Bana, 6 Ritu, 7 Rishi.
Narada? Narada?
Yes, goddess.
You seem to be lost in this world of numbers.
When you learn in this manner, would you ever forget? Interactive learning is for a lifetime.
Narada, why are these soldiers coming towards me? Is there a war going on?
Oh, goddess, I remember now. The school is celebrating a day-long exhibition of Indian independence, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The tiny tots are presenting tableaus showcasing the freedom struggle and the leaders who led Bharata Desha to freedom.
எங்கள் அடிமையின் மோகம் என்று எமது அன்னை கைவிலங்குகள் போகும் என்று எமது இன்னல்கள் தீர்ந்து போயா सरफरोशी की तमन्ना अब हमारे दिल में है देखना है जोर कितना बाज़ुए कातिल में है আমার দেশের মাটি তোমার পরে ঠেকাই মাতা তোমাতে বিশ্বময়ী তোমাতে বিশ্বময়ী আচল পাতা ও আমার দেশের মাটি তোমার পরে ঠেকাই মাতা ও আমার দেশের মাটি তোমার পরে ঠেকাই মাতা
वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्
रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम, सबको सन्मति दे भगवान। ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरो नाम, सबको सन्मति दे भगवान। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। चेतना जगाएंगे, निर्भय क्रांति हम लाएंगे। एक नई चेतना जगाएंगे, निर्भय क्रांति हम लाएंगे। ये क्रांति की है नव ज्योति, समता ममता की अनुभूति। ये क्रांति की है नव ज्योति, समता ममता की अनुभूति।
Hello. As George Washington said, education is the key that unlocks the golden door to freedom. I am Rushna Mahek from grade 10, and today I feel privileged to stand here and express my contemplations on freedom and how education empowers me. Oftentimes, we ponder as to what freedom is. Can we actually define it? Well, freedom is a state of mind which empowers each individual to define it according to their perspective. It is the power you gain through knowledge and experience. As it is said, freedom is not given, it is won. Freedom is something that one should feel from within. Freedom comes from within, where you set yourself certain boundaries in the mind. It is the power you gain through knowledge. Education plays a vital role in deciding an individual's level of freedom. Uneducated people tend to keep themselves confined to a certain level and keep the stereotypes alive. But education helps us to come out of the shell. Education provides us knowledge, and knowledge provides us the scope of thinking. But how? Let me cite an example. India in the past had a lot of stereotypes that were followed, which then were proven to be right according to the situation. For example, the practice of sati system, untouchability, hierarchical positions, etc. But as time passed by, education helped us realize how orthodox it was to follow such practices. Education gave us the freedom to overcome these, stand for individual human rights with the help of awareness and laws. Education enables one to look beyond the boundaries that are set, to give us a chance to look for opportunities that never even existed. Women today are not like the women in the past. Because of the privilege of education, women are bound to be equal to men. When we say equality for women, we do not mean physical strength, but equal rights to opportunities and accomplishments. Education has helped me realize that freedom is not just the rights that government has provided. Freedom is what we decide for ourselves. A caged bird will either cry in agony or it will enjoy the luxuries it is getting without facing the struggles of the outside world. Freedom is not just flying in the world freely. Freedom is the happiness you get for the courage you have shown. The secret to happiness is freedom, and the secret to freedom is courage. You want to fly, you've got to give up on things that put you down. So put down the things that hold you back and fly high. This is what freedom is. Jai Hind!
All great leaders are great orators. It is heartening to see this being inculcated at such a young age. While all this has been great, doesn't just studying make a child dull?
Yes, goddess, of course. Let me take you to the playground. You will see a different side of education there.
Hip hip hooray! Let's play!
Seeing the children work so well in teams is really inspiring. Excellence is truly achieved through collaboration, teamwork, and innovative thinking.
It's lovely to see teamwork and helpful nature, not only in sport, but also outside of it.
There is special attention paid to that goddess. Shall we head there?
ta ki ta 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 ki ta 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 ki ta 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 ki ta 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 ki ta 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 ki ta 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 ta. Yay! Ta ki ta ta. Ta ki ta ta. Ta ki ta 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 ki ta. Ta ki ta 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 ki ta. Ta takdum 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 ta takdum 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 takdum. Yay!
जानता संगच्छध्वं संवदध्वं संवो मनांसि जानता.
This ancient wisdom is being passed on in such a relevant way. Where are these kids going? Let's follow and see.
Garbage, 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 garbage everywhere. A bottle here, a wrapper there. Garbage, garbage everywhere. A bottle here, a wrapper there. My road at home and road is there. Garbage, garbage. A through here, a plumb there, plumb. Steadily building the garbage land. Garbage, garbage.
What do you do when you see garbage?
You scrunch up your faces,
Close your noses.
turn around and
Run away!
Garbage,
What must you do when you see garbage?
ಅಯ್ಯ ಇನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರೋರ್ಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು.
Tring! 100!
ಅದು ಪೊಲೀಸ್. 108 ಅದು ಆಂಬ್ಯುಲೆನ್ಸ್.
Hey, why don't you just call 911?
ಮೇಡಮ್, ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಲಿವ್ ಇನ್ ದ USA.
You have reached the garbage segregation call center.
ಅದು ಓಕೆ.
That's fine. But like all things good, mustn't the change start with us?
Start with us.
Cleanliness is next to godliness. Come on, everybody.
cleanliness is next to godliness. They say, they say, they say. Jagum kunakadum, jagum kunakadum, jagum kunakadum, eh. Jagum kunakadum, jagum kunakadum, jagum kunakadum, eh.
Hey, look, 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 look at him littering all over.
Stay, stay. Bama, bama.
Hello, hello, hello. All this is well. This must start at home. Didn't you just tell?
I do. I throw it in the bin. Mind you, I commit no sin.
Which bin? Which
The dustbin, the dustbin, the dustbin.
Blue or green or black. Blue or green or black. You pick, you see, you segregate. Blue, green, black, you allocate. Blue, green, black, what is that? Where is that? Why is that? Blue, green, black, what is that? Where is that? Why is that? Blue is for dry waste. Green is for wet waste. Black is for e-waste.
E-waste, E-waste,
No, e-waste, electronic waste.
Bulbs, batteries, chargers, phones, computer parts, even broken drones. Bulbs, batteries, chargers, phones, computer parts, even broken drones. Dry waste, wet waste, self-explanatory. This segregation helps reach recycling factory. This segregation helps reach recycling factory.
Oh, then our roads,
Will be clean,
our cities,
will be clean,
our states,
will be clean,
our nation.
will be clean. Swachh Bharat, Swasthya Bharat, Clean India, Healthy India. Swachh Bharat, Swasthya Bharat, Clean India, Healthy India.
Let us all take this pledge as citizens of this country. I take this pledge.
I take this pledge
that I will remain committed.
that I will remain committed
towards cleanliness.
towards cleanliness.
I will neither litter
I will neither litter
nor let others litter.
nor let others litter.
I will initiate
I will initiate
the quest for cleanliness with myself,
the quest for cleanliness with myself,
my family, my locality, my village, and my workplace.
and my workplace.
I will help
I will help
in making my country
in making my country
clean and healthy.
clean and healthy.
Swachh Bharat, Swasthya Bharat.
Swachh Bharat, Swasthya Bharat.
Swachh Bharat, Swasthya Bharat. Clean India, Healthy India. Swachh Bharat, Swasthya Bharat. Clean India, Healthy India.
The children are taught not just to be mindful of what's happening today, but also of its impact tomorrow. The children today, after all, are the leaders of tomorrow.
What a fulfilling day we have had so far. Bharata Desha has such a diverse and rich legacy where music and dance are at the center of it. I hope the children are able to partake in this legacy and pass it on.
Yes, goddess, this is a land that celebrates every moment with music and dance, and so does this institution. Oh, the seats are getting filled up in the auditorium and the Saharatiyas are waiting. I can see 2 seats reserved for us. Goddess, let's go.
Namaskar, and a very warm welcome to all the parents and delegates present here today. Come, let's unite and celebrate the diversity of our rich culture, which is so great. We may be from a new generation. We find our resonance in colors of our nation.
विघ्नेशाय सरस्वत्यै पार्वत्यै गुरवे नमः दक्षिणामूर्तिदेवानां सकलकार्यदिग्विजयी भव दक्षिणामूर्तिदेवानां सकल कार्ये दिग्विजयी भव
I have seen all the essential aspects of a holistic education being imparted here. The children are truly blossoming into compassionate, humble, and happy people with the value-based education provided to them. Yes, the children here are indeed groomed to be fully accomplished, to be Samsidhas. May their tribe grow. I have found a lasting abode for me in Bhuloka. May knowledge flourish.
सदृशं नहि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रम् इह विद्यते पवित्रम् इह विद्यते तत्स्वयं योगसंसिद्धः संसिद्धः कालेनात्मनि विन्दति कालेनात्मनि विन्दति न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रम्